Hello guys, in last video we have introduction about the simultaneous equation between quadratic and linear equation. And from now I want to make more harder question about this kind of question. And I need you convert this form of question become to the quadratic equation. How can you work with this? In the last video, we have only y equal to some number, maybe 4, maybe 5, but for this one, you got the equation of y a little bit complicated more, and we can using again for the method between a, b, c. I mean, when I have a equal to b, and then a equal to c, this means you will have b equal to c. From here, you got the expression for y here is x plus 3, and for the second y is x squared plus 3x. This means when I want to cancel y, I will have this equation. After I have this equation, I can convert this become to the quadratic equation like moving all the expression in the left hand side to right hand side or inverse. So from here, you got plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. And one more time, I can use the method of factorizing for solving this one. X plus 3, and then you got x minus 1 equal to 0. So x equal to minus 3 and x equal to minus 1. And as I can see, I told you here, we got the point. We need to convert all of the answer in form of the point. I mean, when I have the value of x, you need to convert that become to the value of y. Minus 3 plus 3, minus 3 plus 3 here equal to 0. And for y now, you got minus 1 plus 3 equal to 2. The first point will be minus 3, 0, and the second point will be minus 1 and 2. And here is full, so working out for this kind of question. You can see we have not too difficult question, but it's very important when you want to understand more about the simultaneous between quadratic and linear. And in the next video, we continue make this kind of question a little bit harder, but for here we continue practice with two examples. The second example we have here is y equal to x squared and y equal to x plus 7. And from here, all of the right hand side equal to y in the left hand side. And for here, we got x squared have to be equal to x plus 7. And now you got x squared minus x minus 7 equal to 0. But for here, we have a little bit problem because we cannot take factorizing method for solving this quadratic. I mean, I have to using the formula about a, b, c in this one about this quadratic equation. We have here is 1, here is minus 1, and here is minus 7. And the discriminant will be b squared minus 4ac minus 1 square here minus 4a and minus 7 for this one. So here is 1 plus 28 equal to 29. So h1 will be minus b plus square root of discriminant divided by 2a. So divide by 2a means 1 here plus square root of 29 over 2 times 1. And for here, the answer will be square root of 29 plus 1 divided by 2. So we got 3.19. 3.19. And after we figure out the value of x, we need to finding corresponding value of y. We got here is x squared, or you got x plus 7. So the answer plus 7 you will have here is 10.19. 10.19. Okay. The second solution about x2 minus b minus square root of discriminant divided by 2a minus plus 1 minus square root of 29 divided by 2 here, and 1 minus square root 29 divided by 2, you will have minus 2.19, and here is y2, you take it plus 7. After plus 7 you have 4.8. So about the point here, the first point will be 3.19 and 10.19. The first point, the first solution, and the second one minus 2.19 and 4.8. That is question 2. So we can see that when I want to solve the quadratic equation, maybe I can use quadratic factorizing, or maybe you can use quadratic formula. Sometimes you have to use graph, but I think the quadratic formula is very useful when you want to solving this question. And that is the second example. And the third example we got here is 3. About the number 3 here, y equal to x plus 3 and y equal to x squared plus 2x now. Okay, and from here you got the quadratics corresponding x squared plus 2x here and plus 3 here, and x squared plus 2x minus x minus 3 equal to 0 using algebraic scheme. X squared plus x and minus 3 equal to 0. One more time, we cannot take factorizing for here, so I will using quadratic formula. About ABC, you got here is 1 minus 3. Discriminant b squared minus 4ac, 1 minus 4 and minus 3. So 18 will be answer for this discriminant. And about this discriminant, you got the first one will be x minus b plus square root of discriminant divided by 2a, and the second one will be here discriminant divided by 2a. Minus b you got here is minus 1 plus 13 here and divided by 2 times 1. The second one we have here, this is not plus, this have to be minus. Wait a second, yeah, you got this one here and here. Okay, so minus 1 plus square root of 13 divided by 2, so the first you got 1 plus 3, and about the second, wait a second, divide by 2, we have here is minus 2.3, and now I need to figure out y. About y, I will using this quadratic, this equation, x plus 3. So here plus 3, 1.3 plus 3, this is 4.3. So the first point will be 1.3 and 4.3. The second one you got here minus 2.3. So minus 2.3 plus 3 equal to 1.3. Yes, so minus 2.3, and the next one is 1.3. Okay, so 2 solutions for this kind of question. One more thing after this video, we got simultaneous. We convert this become to the quadratic equation. Sometimes you use factorizing for solving this quadratic. Sometimes you have to use quadratic formula. All of them will be useful. And the last one, we have to write out the result in the form a point. Okay, thank you so much for watching this one, and in the next video we continue make this kind of question a little bit harder and how can you solve that function.